What's up, you guys? Alright, it is May 25th at 11:26 p.m. local time, 23:26 military time, whatever. We are currently on US 75, heading northbound from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I am still underneath that load. I told you the last load I picked up in Colton. I did mention in there I wasn't really sure if I was going to be staying under the load. As it turned out, they ended up somehow JCT somehow managed to get this load set up for May 26th delivery at 0030 instead of the 25th because and with the justification being late pickup. Not late on my part, but delayed on Walmart's part in Colton, not by much. I mean, really, I'm not even sure I would really call much of a delay, but the problem was I was late on the end of my shift by the time I got there, so I never had any chance to move it anywhere where I could make any meaningful effort to get it, get it in. Well, then again, I had the capability of delivering it early this morning. Well, not early this morning. I mentioned on my on that video I had a recap hours issue where the earliest I was going to be able to get over here was about 6 o'clock this morning. And yeah, I mean, it was about right because I got rolling right away from so I stopped in Amarillo yesterday so I could get me a shower on the way over. And ended up getting to our terminal in Zapulpa about 5:30 or so in the morning. And it's that's a little bit less than an hour drive from Zapulpa to the Walmart DC over here, which I can actually see the DC up ahead on the left, a few miles up. Yeah, so it's probably going to be about I would say about a 6:30 or so, best ETA I could give based on my available hours. And I was punctual on that. As soon as I could roll into my recaps, I was going on duty. Just, I didn't have many options there, so I was I was fortunate that they were able to get it rescheduled for tonight. So, I was a happy camper. I wanted to be able to deliver this load myself and get a reload that'll get me back into California right on time to get to my concert. Now we're going to be exiting because there's some areas like where you just saw where that car turning right there. Where it's at grade intersections here on this road, and there are other spots like where I'm going to be using that's a limited access where you have exit, you have an on-ramp and an off-ramp. So 3000, the County Road 3000 is where we're going to be exiting, and it is an actual off-ramp exit. Of course, you guys would already know that if you watch my channel regularly, because you've seen me deliver here before, if you have. In fact, I was just here at this Walmart DC, a couple weeks ago? A few weeks ago? I don't know. It was within the last month, I know for sure. I was in a loaner truck. Alright, so anyway, let's see. We're supposed to have a lunar eclipse going on right now, and I did try looking for it while I was at the terminal. From what I had read, it was supposed to start, the partial was supposed to start at, I believe it was like 9:30 or so tonight. And then it was supposed to turn into start transitioning into a full eclipse, full lunar eclipse. I think around 11:30 or so. So right around now is when it should be a complete lunar eclipse. Or starting to become one, where and it was explained that the green and blue hues actually scatter where you can't see them anymore, and So that makes the moon have a reddish color. And I think it's the full eclipse is supposed to end around 12:30ish or 12:55 or something around that time. I can't remember for sure. I had it written down, or I posted about it in our Facebook group, but I just don't remember the exact time. It's somewhere in that ballpark. So I don't know. Maybe when I get docked in, because I tried looking for the moon while I was talking to my son and wife and daughter or whatever at the yard, but I couldn't find it. I don't know if it's just being obscured by a cloud or by trees or whatever else. I don't know, but I'll take another look, I guess, when we get over here to Walmart. Maybe I'll have better luck, but I don't know. It's not completely cloudless sky here right now, so it does kind of present a little bit of a challenge there. I won't be able to, well, if I can't see it, I'll probably maybe try to give you some phone camera footage there to show it. Exit County Road 3000 coming up 1 mile away. Now you can see the back of the Walmart DC right over here, and it's easy to, you can't miss it because you just pass right by that casino right there, and right after the casino is the Walmart DC. Much went on, I guess, on the way over here. I stopped in Yucca, Arizona for a nap, and then ran to Holbrook, Arizona. Ended my shift there, had me some Chinese food from the China buffet place that's right next, down the street from the Maverick there in Holbrook. That's where I ended up staying. Not bad. It's kind of a small looking buffet, to be honest with you. Not the but yeah, I got the job done. I don't get a chance to eat Chinese food very often, and I do enjoy eating Chinese food, so got my little fix. I'm not a heavy eater though, so all you can eat buffets are not always the best option for me, but for the price, it's not exactly cheap, but we got inflation, so kind of expect it to be like that. And and I spent over $10 just even getting just a burger only and a drink or something from, let's just say, Wendy's or Carl's Jr. or something. I don't even get fries necessarily. Sometimes it's just a burger and a drink, and that's it. And even just that amount sometimes costs over $10 now. So we're going to be making a left up here at this on the west end here, right after the Dollar General. It's kind of weird not seeing trucks parked here. It is illegal for them to be here, to park here, but generally, from what I've understood, as long as you're here for no more than 2 hours, they supposedly don't have a problem with you being there. But supposedly what happens is they drive by, and then if they see you there, they'll take note of every truck that's there, like what company, truck number, and all that kind of stuff. And then they'll come back 2 hours later, and anybody who's still there after 2 hours, they start giving tickets to, and anybody who's new, they just kind of document again or something along that line. That's what I was told, but I don't know if that, for sure how that goes. Perhaps might even have they could even just give tickets right off the bat. I don't know. Okay, this is kind of one of the weird Walmarts here where they don't even want you getting out of your truck. Now, this guy looks like he's getting ready to pull forward, so I'll just getting ready to change my status and send my arrival, but I guess I'll do that in a second here. Just a few times.
Just a couple times?
Yeah.
Okay.
Enough to know I'll get yelled at if I get out of my truck.
I'm sorry?
Enough to know I'll get yelled at if I get out of my truck here. You guys aren't able to see the moon from here, are you? You guys aren't able to see the moon from here, are you?
It was like right over there.
Yeah, we're supposed to be.
Cloud cover's kind of on and off right now.
Yeah, because I just left our terminal. I was trying to find, because it's supposed to be a lunar eclipse right now.
Yeah, we were watching it go down to just about nothing, and then we haven't seen it since. So.
Oh, yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah, I figure once I get out of to open my doors and all that,
Maybe, but we've got a lot of cloud covers too. So.
I had that same problem at the yard. With some clear sky and some cloud cover. Like, yeah.
Almost over about noon or midnight, I think.
Yeah, I was reading online, and it was supposed to the full part of it was supposed to start right around now, and I think it's supposed to go from full back to partial around 12:55 or something like that.
Something like that, close to 1.
Or that might be when the partial ends. I can't.
We got to watch it go, and I haven't seen it since.
Just gonna have to watch it on TV or online or something. I guess I'll just look online or on TV or something.
Yeah. It just sucks. If it was a clear night, we'd be able to see it real good.
Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is, I guess.
I can't even hardly see the stars. Usually we can see some of the stars tonight, but it's pretty heavy.
Yeah. At least we didn't get the tornado weather today. Like, down by Denton looked like it was getting pretty bad. But I don't know if they even had tornadoes.
She'll be back out.
Alrighty. We are going to be at 309. You know how to get over there? Remember to
Yeah.
break the seal, open doors,
Pull
back up,
forward and all that.
pull forward. Make sure you're talking. Don't
Yeah.
take off with the trailer. The outside lane.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright, guys. Oh, there's a deer right here. Pull my air horn just to mess with that thing. Yeah, 309, that's gonna be real close to the receiving office. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. Hopefully that blue light will give you guys enough ability to see me, hopefully with the floodlights here on the yard too. Plus the phone I have lit up too. I always like to have the interior for you guys, so especially if some of you guys want to learn some different things about like what habits I might have that you can pick up, or might even find some bad habits of mine that you can point out or something. Who knows? Yeah, we kind of make that a game where the experienced drivers find my bad habits and the inexperienced drivers see what kind of habits I have that they can learn from. Alright, there's another JCT that just pulled up to the guard shack right behind me. There's not much going on here. All I see is one truck and a dock door straight ahead. One drop trailer. I think that's in door 308. So, yeah, 309 will be right on the other side of the stairs from that drop trailer in front of us. Or should be. It's kind of funny, like she asked me if I'd been here before. I'm like, and of course I'm laughing, and like, I've been here so many times. It's 307, okay. I mean, it's amusing. I was kind of even joking with her about, I've been here enough to know that I'll get yelled at if I get out of my truck. I was like, this isn't my first time doing a Walmart load by far either. I've done so many of them. Which door is that? I can't tell if that's 309 over that way or 308. I think that's 309. Yeah, because I think that's 308 on the other side there, so should be right. Yeah, it's just standard protocol from here. It's just a guard check, how they do things different. My tandems are squaring up a little too far back in the lane there. So I'm going to probably have to pull forward because, yeah, I was running out of room there to get the tandems to line up with the... No, actually, it was pretty good there. All right. Get my doors open. Gentle with it. These little problems here with the quality of the surface here makes it a little difficult to do it smoothly. I'll get pulled forward. Get away from the kingpin, wait for it to drop a little bit. Change my status. Alright, good to go. Okay, quick and simple, easy, whatever here. Don't we have a form that I'm supposed to fill out to answer questions and stuff, but it didn't look like they provided one, so maybe I'll just get one. Maybe they have them out inside there or something. I forget. Usually, a lot of times, Walmart DCs, they give them to you at the guard shack. Alright, anyway, we'll have some more here when I'll get docked out. I don't want to start docking out, alright? Alright, guys, we are all done here. I already know my trailer's empty. How do I know that? To be continued. I'm just saying I got a nice little workout here. Cab over and the door, 2 doors over. Maybe my rear view, my passenger camera might get it in a minute. Okay. Check out at Cincinnati. And I can also send my empty call right now. Alright, let's get rolling. Oops, wait, hang on. Let me get the blue light on. Okay. Alright, so yeah, 2 doors over here on the right side. I have a cab over there. I don't know how well you guys are going to see it. Alright, so wasn't in the back wasn't in the back very long. I just started to lay down and try to get a nap or something, and right when I was starting to lay down, they called me up and asked me to come in for a second. I'm like, great. I know it's going to be something about that pallet that I saw that was tilted over to the left, like the 3rd row up. And yep, sure, that's exactly what it was. There's a whole pallet of asparagus. Most of my about at least half my trailer was pallets of asparagus, and 4 of the pallets needed to be restacked because they were resting up on other pallets. And then the last pallet of asparagus, I was way up at the very front when he pulled it out. It was okay, but the pallet itself, the wood pallet, was damaged. Damaged and needed to be replaced. And actually, one of the cases fell through the opening in the pallet and lost. Some of the asparagus that was in that case came out also. We were able to save pretty much everything except for one single case. Now, most of the drivers would have had a real grievance with doing what I just did. Yeah, I didn't like it, but at the same time, I don't have to make a big stink out of it. You know, it was a good exercise, a good workout for me, and I kept a good positive attitude about it, and actually was worked out great there, talking to the kind of joking with the receiving office people and all that, and that can go a long way. Customers do let the carriers know about how drivers behave themselves at their facilities, and and they will give I'm sure they'll give JCT feedback too, and that'll bode well when I'm sure they're going to say good stuff about me there. Alright, now if I get my status changed. Alright guys, now it is time to get out of here and in this. Alright, so I did get a chance to see the lunar eclipse. Although I did get disrupted a little bit by Walmart calling me right while I was in the middle of trying to videotape it, whatever. Okay, so yeah, four pallets had to be restacked, and then after that, one pallet was compromised at the end. Was that a possum? Yeah, that's a possum. Get out of my way! Ah! Stupid. He went off into the grass. He would have been ran over had I not stopped, though. Now, possums are actually good to have. Much as I don't really care for them, whatever, I know they do a lot of good, so I'm gonna, who's this here? DGS Transport. It's a contractor pulling one of our trailers into here. Slide over to the right so that guy can get by. Okay, we're gonna get on northbound 75 here because I do have a reload that we'll be picking up sometime this afternoon. I'm gonna have to go to the pilot over in, I guess I would call it Tonkawa or whatever that city is there, or I-35 is. We'll get reefer fuel and probably sweep my trailer out. I hope I'm turning in the right spot. Kind of misleading there. Okay, what we're going to do is come up here to Bartlesville, which is just up north of here, and make a left and head west on, I think that's US 62 or 60, whatever it is. Take it all about to I-35, and then head north on 35, and that will take us to the pilot in Tonkawa, because I need to get reefer fuel. I don't have quite enough to drop. I'm going to be picking up a reload in Arkansas City. That load will be going to Los Angeles. Arkansas City, of course, Creekstone Farms. I've been there a few times already and included other videos of it. But the customer that it's going to in Los Angeles is one I've never been to before, but it's very close to a customer that I have been to. So I'll cover all that in more detail later on. Meanwhile, though, I get work out there. I'm going to have to ask if there's some kind of pay I can get for restacking, because the other alternative was going to be for me to take the freight to some kind of transloading place or some company, I guess, in Tulsa that does that can rework loads, and that was going to cost, I'm sure it was going to cost JCT money, so probably save a little bit there, but maybe hook me up a little bit. Or maybe not save JCT money, probably save Walmart and Colton a little bit, if anything, because I'm sure JCT will invoice them for, if they'd had to get it reworked. And also, they said that if I hadn't done it myself, and I would have had to go to Tulsa to get it reworked, then I would have had to, not only get it reworked, but reschedule the delivery, and then I got this reload that I am interested in picking up. Make sure I get home on time for my Nightwish concert coming up. So, hey, nah, I'm not pulling away from this dock door unless I'm empty, or significantly less loaded. So got the work done. It was a heck of a workout. It was about 120 cases on every pallet. Yeah, it was 20 cases on each row, and then there were 6 rows. So yeah, 120 cases on each pallet. So 480, actually about 600 cases total from start to finish when I ended up restacking overall, or just about 600. 599 because there was that one damage. All right, anyway, that kind of covers that. Like I said, we're going to come up here in Bartlesville and head west, and that'll take, and I'll just go ahead and call this one a day here, right? I'll have a new video going when it's time to go pick up the other load. And we'll see you guys then, alright? I hope you guys, I know this isn't the most thrilling video to watch, I guess. Nighttime driving, and it's Walmart. Big deal. Alright, anyway, y'all have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot.